very interesting, and I think you will enjoy this. Have you observed that there are some times when let me see if you have experienced that there are some times when you have a phone number, like you have a data and then you have phone numbers, and then there are some people that you see that their phone number looks like this. Okay, let's get this thing out. Let's use our normal example. Let's go back to this place. Our normal example here. Okay, so our normal example here, and then let's put phone number. Okay, so the phone number here is, so let's say the person puts 0703 154 7885, 0703 569 3358, 081 547 3339. And then this person is writing 234 703 468 7895. And this person is using another style to write his own phone number. Different styles of phone number. Let's say different styles of phone number, so you can reduce and increase. So you can see what I'm doing here on Excel. You can change the decimals if you want. So now this is where I'm going. So you have different phone numbers style on Excel, and then you are confused. Now you have how many records? Let's say you have about 2,000 records. I mean, this thing I'm talking about, like, it was actually a real life issue. Somebody actually called me, and the person was a bit like, I don't know how to go about this thing. Now, this is exactly how you can go about solving that particular challenge. It is something that we are currently experiencing, and how you do that is very easy. So first things first, you need to work with your conditional formulas. The conditional formulas is going to assist you. So in this aspect now, let me just show you something very. So this is how I solve the problem for the person, and this is why you need to know your formulas very well. So let me say that let's say this is corrected phone number, or let's even find out, like, how many of you have actually experienced this thing before? Maybe, so I'm not like saying something that is a problem that is not a realistic problem. How many of you have actually experienced something like this before, that you have phone numbers and one phone number is looking like this, another phone number is looking like this, and you are trying to like make everything look like exactly the same way? Now, we have talked about how to enter phone numbers correctly, but now you are not the one that worked on the spreadsheet. Somebody else has messed the whole thing up, and your own work is to try to correct it. Okay, so has anybody actually experienced that before? Okay, maybe if you have not, one thing that you can do about that is you can use like a formula. Okay, somebody is saying, yes, I've experienced that before. Let's say like, if. So a formula, I mean, how many digits is a phone number in Nigeria supposed to look like? I think the phone number is supposed to look like 11. Great. So we're going to do a test. So if the number, now this thing might not be exactly it might not exactly work for you. Okay, 11. It might not exactly work for you. It depends on the nature of your problem. But I am assuming that this is how the problem presented itself in your own case, like it was in that person's case. Let's say the number is less than 11. So if the number is less than 11, obviously there's a problem somewhere. There's a problem somewhere. If the number is less than 11, okay, then this is what I want you to do. I want you to add 0 to the number. Now, I have taught you something about using joining of text together, and we are going to use that here again. 0 and this thing, add it together. Okay. And if it is false, Just leave it like that. Now, so this formula, let me just explain it to you in simple, plain language. What I've done here is that I'm telling Excel that, look at this formula. If the number is less than 11 digits, add 0 to the front. Or I said add 0 to the front. Sorry, add 234 to the front. Add 234 to the front. We are all assuming that it is like a Nigerian international line. But if it is already, so I'm assuming that once it is more than 11 digits, so it is all an assumption. And once it is more than 11 digits, it is already looking another way, which is how I want it to be. And okay, if it is less than 11 digits, okay, okay, let me use concatenate, sorry. Or let me use concat. Okay, I'll concat, and then I'll concat it with this. Oh, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just trying to correct something here. Sorry. Let me just add this to it. Oh, sorry. You know what just happened here? So what just happened here is very simple. So my formula is wrong. So what my formula was saying is that I said if it is less than 11, what I was actually supposed to do is that if the count of the digits is less, I was wondering why it wasn't working. So if the length of, sorry, so just bear with me. So if the length of this digit is less than 11, so look at what is happening here. The length, so there's a function in Excel that can find the length of a figure for you. So you can actually do that. So maybe you can just write here length. Maybe length or something. Maybe you can just check insert function length. So all these things are there for you to use. So this is what I use, LEN. So you can just explore these things yourself. So I'm saying to Excel that, see, if the length of this thing is less than 11, I know that the number is wrong. And because the number is wrong, I want it to be changed. So if you look at that, Excel has changed it.